I've come to understand that part. That trading is like a roller coaster full of emotions, as well as, the one thing about trading, it will strip you down, break you, and then at the same time, rebuild you, mold you in this best version of yourself. Now, I to come to understand this, that trading is not just like this linear graph that goes all the way up, but it's rather just a graph that looks like that, it's up, down, up, down. One moment you think everything's working, the next moment you see everything's like against you or everything's going wrong. Now, that's not the case. It's just simply called peaks and valleys. The peaks and valleys are not just in your trading, but also in your personal life. It's something that's always been there, that you must understand the peaks are the good times in your life and the valleys are the bad times in life. Now, it's not necessarily a good or bad thing, really, it's your perspective on it. Now, in my trading over the 6 years, I've learned that I'm the person that creates my peaks, as well as I'm the same person that creates my valleys. And what I mean by that is, you see, your actions has a byproduct. It has a cause and effect, right? So whatever you're doing has an effect, it has a result. Now, if you're not going to be disciplined, you know what? There's going to be a result of not being disciplined. It's very simple. Now, in my 6 years of training, I had to come to understand that I am literally the person that's inventing or creating these valleys or peaks. But it took us such a long period of time. And how did this result into trading? If you connect the dots, you'll understand that basically, if things are going right, if trades are winning, you're going to start feeling, this euphoric feeling. You'll start feeling as if you have some sort of control over the market. But in that moment, that is where small mistakes are going to happen. Small human errors will come into play. And then you turn that same peak into a valley. And then when you're in a valley, the valley is only determined on how long you want it. Basically, the valley is going to be how short you want it or how long you want it. And what I mean by that is, when you're in a valley, it's going to come down to your perspective on what you're looking. It's going to come down to your perspective on how you perceive the valley. Like, if I'm going to go with the mindset into my drawdown, in my losing streaks, that, my strategy is working, it's not working, things are not going great, and I'm more negative about it, I'm just going to stay in that rut. I'm just going to stay in that rut. But if I go the perspective of, in this bad time of life or this valley in my life right now, I want to ask myself, what can I learn from this time? What can I take away? What's the hidden gems in this time? Because that hidden gems in the valley is what takes you to the next peak. Now, when you're on your next peak and you're going up to your next peak, I've learned that if you don't really use your resources while on your peak, you're more likely to just go back into a valley. Now, so basically, think about things are going good in your life. Trades are going good. Again, if you over risk and one trade goes wrong, you go right back into a valley. And that is all based on actions. You see what I'm saying? So for me personally, I would say to all of you guys, the one thing I've learned in my 6 years is learning that my actions in my trading has a cause and effect. So it has a byproduct. If you can be more conscious on your actions and what you're doing and be more intentional with it, you'll succeed way faster. Now, on the second thing that I've learned in my 6 years of trading, and I think this is the most important part. In fact, it's the aha moment. It's the moment where the breakthrough came through. It's the moment where I saw that, okay, I'm really profitable. It's not making profits. It's not when I made $1 million. It's not that point. It's actually I lost millions and I was at the verge of giving up. Now, you guys know me. I documented my my journey, and I'm still gonna document my journey on this YouTube, on Instagram, everywhere else, on the entire social media platform, putting myself out there in the public, which is crazy. I promise you, it's crazy. But anyway, I put myself out there so that I can inspire other people, right? To know that they're not alone on this journey, that you can actually learn from me as I progress and succeed and reach my goals. I share how I do it. This is one of the videos, right? How did I actually get out that mindset after I lost so much money and literally going to the rock bottom? What did I do to just come back up and just work my way back? It seems easy, but I'm gonna share with you. The one thing that helped me a lot is that I started gathering data. Now, you see, what's going to help you psychology is that if you can have something presents your data to you, it's going to make it easy to work with it and get out of this valley. But if you don't have this data in front of you and you can work with this data, you won't be able to know where you're going wrong, when should you actually leverage the market, when should you actually like stay away. And what I'm talking about is a simple thing as a journal. Now, not a journal that tells you, here's my entry, here's my exit point, here's my take profit, and that's not going to help you. I promise you, it is not going to help you. What you need to focus on is basically your percentages. You focus on the pairs you're trading, the times you're trading, the days you're trading. That is so much more important. If you can see that on these specific days, I'm trading Nasdaq and I'm winning on Tuesdays, and then you see, okay, on Fridays or Thursdays, I'm losing. If you can collect that data, now you can sit back and actually think right now, okay, you know what? Thursdays I'm losing, so what should I do right now? Now you can work with your data to better your performance. And this is one of the breakthroughs, because I've gathered over years of data, right? A year and a few months right now of data of every single trade I've taken for every day, every trade. And then I've picked up, I'm going through losing streaks and I'm going through winning streaks. But once I had enough data, I was able to actually, pick up the days that I'm winning more, the days that I'm losing more. And that day was a game changer for me, because now I knew already that the last day of the month, the last week of the month, I'm losing, stay away, and I completely stay away. Now that day is what we call, the trader's performance mindset. That is what it's called, a trader's performance mindset, because now you're looking at your performance and you're using the performance to better your trading. Now, you can only do that once you actually gather data, which leads me to the next thing. I want to give you guys today something out. I want to give you guys a free template to the journal that I've built on my Excel, completely free. The link to that is in the description. Click it, join it, have it, use it, execute it, have fun with it, or throw it in the bin, whatever you're going to do. But the case is, I'm trying to share is that I'm going to give you guys a free template. Use it, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to see. It's a game changer. But in fact, I want to show it to you on my desktop. What is it? And then also I want to show you guys a few things that I'm building right now. I can't speak about the one thing right now because this thing is massive. In fact, it's confidential. It's so private that it's the very first time this concept has ever been created, right? Understand that I'm the very first person to invent this software that I'm building. So I can't necessarily show you the entire software like I wanted to, like I promised you guys in the group, on my Telegram, on Instagram. I promise you guys I'm going to share this with you guys. But I can't, because if I do share it with the public, like fully, this is my concept, someone might just steal it, you know what I mean? And then that's not good. And there's people bad intentions. So thank you to a good friend of mine, Suhail, that actually, I had a call with him and he told me, look, don't share it right now. I know this is a massive thing and you're very excited to share because you're going to help a lot of traders. And it's not an indicator, it's not a signal or cause or anything. It's a software that's never been created, guys. So understand the concept is massive. It's a massive company. But on the other hand, I can show you a section of it that, it's been created before, but we have features which will help you insanely. And I want to give you guys actually do it completely free. So let's get to the desktop and I can show you guys what I'm talking about and how this part of trading psychology helped me to actually get that breakthrough in my trading. And I see, that I actually am profitable even through my losing period times. Let me show you guys.
Okay, so right here, guys, you've seen this before, okay? It's a trading journal that I've built. And I want you guys to really just take your time and look at it. The one thing you can see that I'm picking up is my day, date, pair, session, system of trade, position, all the good side percentages or mental scoring. I've got all the information, right? And all this information over here, I used it to better my performance. And this is what helped my psychology. Is because now I can see where I'm going wrong and right. Not just based price and exit point. Basically, what I can see is basically like if you can see over here on the analytics section, I can see, okay, the last day of the month, I'm losing. Well, the between the 5th and the 20th, I'm having more wins. But if I didn't journal all this information, I would have never known that these days of the month I'm winning, these days of the month I'm losing. Now, this is the template I'm going to give you guys access to. Completely free. Like I said, all you have to do is click the link in the description, sign up and I'll send you over a free template. Now I want to show you guys also more of what I'm building, how I automated this journal here. And it's not the first time a journal has been vetted, so it's not what I'm building. Understand what I'm about to show you guys is just a buy another like an extra on it. It's not what I'm building. It's not the main thing. It's just something that I thought about. Why can I not just automate or put this whole thing into a system or like a software? So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So here you can see basically I'm on the dashboard of what we call Savvy Trades Insights. And again, like I said, it's not the software we're building. This is just something extra that we're building using based on our journal. But the nice thing about this one is that we're still building this one as well, is that you can enter your trades over here. So as you can see, you're going to click on the side area where it says new trade, right? And when you click on new trade, you can basically put in your pair you're trading, what pair you're trading, your session, your system, all the good stuff you can add in. You add a trade in, right? Great stuff. If you want to undo it, you undo it, all great things. But that's not the only thing. That's not what really helped me. This is what's helped me. After I've put in all this information in, what does we call it, the AI analysis? It's a tab here, but it's basically ASR, Advanced Strategy Review. So this now based on your data, this is the feedback this journal is giving you. Now you see, this is based off data, guys, and this is what's going to help your psychology. I've learned that I can literally put all my information in a journal and then use a AI to pick up when are my best days and worst days. Now you can see right here, best day of my training is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Worst day is a Friday. So it means that based on the recommendations, it's giving me recommendation, avoid trading Friday, as well as focus on mid-month trading, the 5th to the 20th. Now, how would you actually know that between this dates of the month, you should focus because that's where your winning trades come? You see, you'd have never known this if you haven't had a journal like this. And that's why I say I want to give you guys the free template so long. That's where I started on. And right now, I'm more evolving to this section right now and more that I can't show right now because that's going to be big stuff. Big stuff. I wish I could show it to you guys. I really wish I could show it to you guys, but someone might just steal my idea and I cannot do that right now. But if you still want to be part of what I'm building, there is a waiting list, guys. You guys, can sign up on the waiting list if you want to. The link's also in the description. Be ready for what I'm building. But trust me, it's massive. Now, you see also, guys, I can also understand that on my Tuesday, Thursday, that's my winning rate. That's a good period of time. So I know that, okay, Tuesday to Thursday, I should focus on my winning trades. Then Monday, don't trade. Friday, don't trade. Now, what happens is my win rate will start going up, more percentage will be made, and this is simple things that really help me traders. Now, I want to share this. This is something that I want to offer to you guys as well. One day, God willing, when I'm finished building this. But if you do think this will be valuable to you guys, having this dashboard, then comment down below release journal dashboard or something like that, release journal. And then I know you guys really want this, but I do believe this is basically the one thing in my training that shifted. Why? Because if you look at, I could see right now, okay, that even though I'm losing and winning, I can have one trade and boom, I'm up in profits. You know what I mean? So I can, even though through the losses, I'm still up a good percentage. And 30% is super good because 30% on even on a $100,000 account, that is $30,000 regardless of the losses I had. So having to see that visually keeps me disciplined. Also getting to see that, okay, on these days I'm more profitable. Like here you can see that Monday's not profitable, Friday's not profitable, but these days I'm more profitable. I now focus on those days, and having to see it visually has helped me psychologically to be more disciplined and follow my trading plan. Now, you see what the effect it has, action and cause effect. This is going to be the result, guys. You're going to succeed way more. You'll be more calmer. You're going to trust your strategy way more. You're going to actually be more patient, and you will know when to trade, because knowing when not to trade is actually trading. Now, with that being said, traders, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this psychology video. And if you did, please do give me a thumbs up, like this video. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. I would really appreciate it. And also, again, like I said, the free template to the journal is in my description, as well as the waiting list for what I'm really building is also in the description. You can also join there. I would appreciate it. And as well, if you want to watch me, get all my trades for free and all good stuff, that there is also in the description. Everything is in the description, man. Everything's in the description. Free trades, free group, Instagram, the waiting list, the free journal, everything in the description. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. From your mentor Yoshiko Samai, I'm signing, and I'll see you guys on the next side. Cheers, traders.